Welcome back! My name is ballerscuba. This is Video Games Over Time! We are still in 1985, and we're still in the Bard's Tale. We last left off, I said I might do some level grinding. I ended up not doing any level grinding. I want to actually try to make it to the bottom of, well, technically the top of Harkyn's castle. Before we do any more significant level grinding, because as you might be able to see, like, even though Thalantir's level 10, and that's great, I need to get him up to 13. Sparkle Shade and Panis here are are level 12 each, so once I get them up to level 13, I want to change their classes, and then I need to do more level grinding to get them basically competent again. So we're going to do what we can in Harkyn's castle, and then I'll deal with basically a gigantic level grinding spree to see what I can do. And if Thalantir gets up to level 13, then I figure out what to do with Thalantir. But let's go ahead and head into Harkyn's castle. We are going to need a dungeon disc for it. I almost said dungeon key. It feels like a key, but no. All right, let's cast our spells. We will start with you. You can go for YMCA. You can go for Magic Compass, and then you can go for Lesser Restoration. We will also need a Levitation at this point. Not that it cures us from traps like the manual implies it does. All right, before I forget, let's do the Bard song. I've been forgetting about Bard songs a lot lately because I'm just focused on the spells so much. All right, so back to Harkyn's castle. We're just going to go kind of the long way around, but at the same time, we're going to run from everything. The Mind Blade isn't working as great as I thought it was going to, but eventually we will get where we need to go. All right, should be a fight here. That's not too bad, but I'm still going to run from it. I'm going to run from everything that they let me run from. All right, answer is 3. Then we can go through here. That's not a fixed encounter spot. Yeah, Mind Blade, super useful, but we really do need multiple people casting it before it is, like, really useful. So we're just going to ignore the fights and do level grinding another time. All right, now this fight I cannot run from. I have to take on the Master Ninja, and hopefully he doesn't, like, crit. And what did I say? What did I say? That's it. Like, if he crits, that's it. If he does a critical hit, like, somebody's dead. Wrong one. I tested a little bit earlier. Okay, back here. That's the one. This time we're not going to mess around with the Master Ninja. There's not a good chance that he does that, but there is a chance that he does that. Okay, so let's cast our spells again. YMCA and Magic Compass and Lesser Revelation. Greater Revelation. It doesn't really matter. Ooh, purple. And Levitation. Okay, then we'll turn around, face south, and do phase door. Hey, look, I found the stairs that lead up. Like, we've mentioned it before, but still, it's so weird how easily that happens. Okay, so then we'll take this one normally. We'll go east here. Run from that. This is a fixed one. Oh, let's drop a save. Oh, I haven't even upped my, I forgot to put the Bard song back on. Attack, attack, attack. And we'll have you, Panis, go for Dragon Breath. Okay. 1 fire giant down. 8 points of damage, probably not going to do the trick. Fire giant misses. Panis, 18 points of damage is not going to cut it. Neither is 20. So they get one more hit? No, two more can attack, but Thyra still has a turn. Well, down goes my ogre. Oh, well. All right, they get one more attack. 26 points of damage because it's just not strong enough. All right, just attack. And yeah, Thyra and Torin can take them out. All right, down goes one. And that misses. I don't know if you guys can hear that. Apparently a truck is backing up outside. Okay, let's trap zap that, and we will open that. Yeah, that's not great. That's not great. But I did find a luck shield. Ooh, that might have been worth it. What is a luck shield? I did put the Ibarra shield onto Brindle here. I think I was just looking at luck. Oh, it's mostly for rogues, which I don't really like using. It has the same AC as a tower shield, which is what you basically buy to start the game, at least for your front line. And it has a special of when you try to hide in shadows, it succeeds 100% of the time. But I don't use rogues, so we're not dealing with that. All right, let's head forward here. I probably should heal, but really? I didn't even get to move yet. Like, you can't even stand still in this game. They'll come for you. You got to be, like, inside somewhere. Yeah, we're going to run from that. Okay, so then through here, and then we're going to go all the way south. We're going to hug the southern wall past all these doors until the doors end. Turn north. Go forward. And east a bit. And once you hit the door, right before you hit the door, turn north. And then east and then north through the door. And there is the way up. We will hit E to levitate through that. And we're on the 3rd floor. Let's go ahead and cast a spell of healing. Who's got one that's like relatively cheap? It's been a while since I've only had to heal one person. It's Flesh Restore? Okay. So we will have Sparkle Shade cast Flesh Restore on Brindle. You know, at this point, it's cheaper just to go for the freaking full rest. Like, screw it. Okay. Healed. Like, if it's not... Rest is so strong. It's twice the amount as a flesh restore. So if you have to heal twice, that's it. Okay. Anyway, we're on the 3rd floor. This is a one-way door. And over here is a secret door. It does not matter which one you go through. They both lead to a giant open area. Like, I'm not entirely sure why that exists, but it does. So where do we want to go? Now, there is a spot here that I have been wanting to go to and kind of show off. It is really the place where I want to level grind, but it's going to take me a while to get to it. This is a giant area. Sure. Who are you? You're a wizard. Oh, still need to up. Yeah, right. We need to do that. On this eastern side, on the western side, if we go all the way west, this spot... Am I looking at no, I'm not looking at the right spot. Way further west. See, I dropped a save here before, if you were wondering where that save was. This is where I stopped and checked things out because there was something that was supposed to be like right here, but it's not here. I think that is kind of a teleport afterwards, but we'll have to figure that out. So what I need to do is go basically through the entire maze. This whole place is a maze. And there's not really a quick way to do it. Not that I can see other than like phasing doors and stuff like that, but I'm not really interested in doing that at this time. So back to the northeastern corner, if I can find my way back. Here's the northeastern corner here. This is where we entered. This is the starting spot. You can go through this secret door, or you can go through this path. It doesn't really matter. And at the end of this path will be a fight. 4 sorcerers are not worth my spell points. Like, no. There is a fight here. Not going to tackle that if I don't have to. We're going to try to save things up because things get scary. We're going to follow this corridor to the west. There's nothing in this room. It's just a long, open area. There's not a lot going on this floor until there is. But we're not there yet. Then we can follow this long corridor and find a series of doors. Now, these series of doors, unfortunately, are basically what we have to go through. But before we do that, I do want to look at something here that's not fully labeled on the map. There's just so much not labeled on the map. All right. We'll drop a save right here. And here, forward from here is supposed to be, it's a question mark. I don't know what it is. An old man stands before you saying, answer this question to pass. What tavern lies off Knight Archer Street? And this is something that should be on your map. And it's, why don't I have it in front of me? I had the note in front of me for what the answer was. And I have the map in front of me. But I don't have the street names on it. I want to... Oh, it's... there we go. It's Skull Tavern. And this is on the complete western side of the map. A place that we haven't really been yet. The southwestern corner. We're not hanging out there. We ended up there. Pass, O learned ones, he says. And I'm not sure why he's here. Yeah. He's not the way that I want to go, I don't believe. So, yeah, I'm not entirely sure. But how do I get where I want to get? Oh, yeah, I have to go to a 3. Okay. So, we want to go north through here. He's not really, like, blocking anything. That's the thing. It's like, this is a one-way door, but it leads you to another kind of messed up area. So we're just going to avoid that as well. So back to kind of the series of doors here. We're going to take the bottom door, which leads us to a northern door, which leads us west, which leads us... I thought I could go south out of there. That's fine. So this one, we'll take another one west. Hold on 1 second, though. All right, so we're going to try to run from this one as everything else. So from here, we can go west again. Is that what we want to do? I think that is what we want to do. Yes. And then we want to turn south, which leads us to another fight. Yeah, there's no way around it. We have to keep on going just through this giant thing. We'll fight the 2 conjurers. Why not? 7 hit points kills him. The wizard cast a spell. He's our wizard, by the way, but it didn't seem to do much. Who's to say, though? Not worth it. Just not worth it. Okay, then we head south to another fight. No. South again to another fight. I was ahead of myself. I see dragons. I don't want to fight it. All right, attack, attack, attack. We can try to heal at the end of this. The wizard's probably going to die, but that's okay, I guess. Let's do the wizard blade. Is that not... No, it's Mind Blade. You can tell I haven't been using it very well. Mind Blade. There we go. Defend, defend. All right. Thyra misses. That's not a good sign. Okay, we got one down. 24 points of damage is not going to cut it. We're going to have to use a rest, aren't we? All right. No damage on Panis. No damage on Sparkle Shade. 25 points of damage. He got steamed. Nothing on Brindle. That's kind of a surprise. Nothing on Tauren either. Just Thalantir, apparently. Well, and the Wizard, but the Wizard didn't really ever count, did he? 12 more points of damage. Go, Brindle. Attack, 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 defend, defend, and you go for just like an Arfie. At your level, that should do well. Copper Dragon went first and missed. Thyra goes next. Okay, I don't think I'm going to need to heal Thalantir at this point, but I will try to take their stuff. Yeah, it's not a lot of experience. Do I get something out of it? An Exor Wand. What is an Exor Wand? Let's take a look at that. So that's probably going to be an upgrade to the staff that we got. There's an Exor Wand. No AC, but it casts DISP? Is that just your basic Dispel? Am I overthinking this? DISP. There's so many spells. DISP, not DISB. I don't see it on my list. Oh, there it is. It stands for Dispossess, which is a spell we don't have yet because it's for a wizard. If you're possessed, it'll make that go away. So probably useful to hold on to the Exor Wand, but yeah, why not? Equip it and then get... Oh, we can do that on top of the staff? That doesn't seem right. And my song went away. We'll get that back up. Do you have... You have a samurai. There we go. I did keep the... There we go. I did keep the magic mouth just in case. But we want to go south through here, and once we don't get into a fight, that's when we want to turn east. And I had to double check. All right, there it is. We want to turn east, go through here, and then we can go north up this side, going through a lot of fights along the way. Let's drop a save and take on lurkers. Why not? We haven't taken on lurkers before. My front line should be able to take down 2 of pretty much any enemy. Down goes the samurai. Brindle misses. Down goes 1 lurker. Down goes 2 lurkers. Hooray, we did it. Let's go ahead and trap zap that. I'm still saving a lot of my spell points, but this always seems worth it. Just not going to use Thalantir because of Mind Blade. Hey, a Laxliar. That will sell. Okay, so then we go north through here. No fight there. Next one is a fight. Like, I could, but if I don't feel like I can take it on in the first turn, I'm just not going to do it, even though I probably could take it on in the first turn. Then we turn east here, and now we're at a long, empty corridor, and we can take this into darkness. And then we're not in darkness anymore, so let's go ahead and cast a Lesser Revelation. And you can see that we took a warp. When I turned and I went forward 2 steps, we ended up at a new spot. And this is the key point of the whole game. If you take the eastern point, or not the whole game, but the whole dungeon, I should say, take east, south, or west. It'll take you close to where we started. Pretty close to it. You want to take it north. And this will lead you to this spot. This is a new area. This is a one-way door. Do not take it. Head all the way south here. Just follow the path all the way around. And eventually, you will find a one-way door on the west side. Do not take that. Instead, we're going to find a message here that reads the barracks. Now, we're going to drop a save here because we're going to get into a fight, and I absolutely want to fight this one. Let's head in. And the legions of Baron Harkyn stand before you, recognizing you as intruders. Death to them, they scream. And we face... how many berserkers? 4 groups of 99. So 396 berserkers. This is where I want a level grind. Believe it or not. But we're going to do what we can here. What bard song can I use? Because I don't want to use a 5. We can do a 3, which is Wayland's Watch, which will make the berserkers do less damage to me. We can cast a Mind Blade. Obviously, if I had 2 of these, this would be so much nicer. We're going to have you do a Dragon Breath on A, and you do a Dragon Breath on B. We're going to hope for the best here. Because if I don't kill them all, this is going to be a problem. But really, you do want 2 Mind Blades going. So let's hit yes and just zoom past a ton of this. Look how long this fight goes. Okay, so who is left? We're all still alive. That's good. Thyra got hit a few times, but we got a good number of them. So let's go for A, because there's a lot of people there. You go for A. You go for A. You go for another Mind Blade. You go for a rest. Like, this is the first time I think that we've actually had to heal in the middle of a fight, but we absolutely need to. And you go for a Dragon Breath on the 41 in the back. All right, let's hope for the best here. Thyra's down. Thyra's down. That's not good. This is where you reload. So, yeah, this is why I thought I was going to need to do some more level grinding before we tackled this. You can see why. Let's try it again. And this time we will do things a little bit differently. We'll still do the song of Please Don't Hit So Hard. We'll have you do a Mind Blade and you do a preemptive rest here. And you do a Dragon Breath and try to take out A. Okay. Let's go for it. How are we doing? You know, that wasn't too bad, and the heal worked perfectly. A preemptive rest did the trick. All right, you go for A, you go for A, you go for B, I guess. You go for another Mind Blade, you go for another rest, and you go for a Dragon Breath on, let's say, C. Why not? Okay, go for it again. All right, everybody's still full health. That's good. We can attack A, attack B, attack A, cast a Mind Blade. You cast a rest. You know what? You just defend. You go for a what's the flesh restore for everybody? Because that's the best one that you have, and that might be enough this time. Flesh anew. Is that flan? It is flan. I should remember that. There's a couple of them that I think they chose the initials just to make it easier to remember. Flan. Let's go for it. Okay. And we made it, and I didn't even get to see how much experience it gave. But I do believe that the answer is somewhere in the range of 60,000 experience. So if you look here, it's a significantly higher number. So I went through it. I thought that we would get, like here's how much experience you got. Do you want to open the chest or anything? No, we didn't. Okay. So that's what I really wanted to do. Let's go ahead and drop a save here because I don't like what happens next, but I wanted to show that off. It's because, to be honest, I'm going to be teleporting there all the time from here on out. But that is where that is. If you go south through that room and that door, you can find a couple. That was a secret door, by the way. You can find another secret door here. And through here, there's an anti-magic field. So we're going to step forward, and then we are going to cast our spells again. So YMCA from you. We'll do another magic compass. I don't believe I need anything else. Okay, I'm going to go through the northern part because there are less spinners up here. And you want to be at a spot where you can make out where you are. And yeah, there's lots of spinners here. So as long as I keep going against the wall, it should be good. Okay, I believe I made it. There's 2 spinners there. There's 3 in the other spots. I dropped a save before, so I don't need to do it now. This is going to be scary. Let's head forward. An old statue of a 15-foot tall warrior stands before you. Will you approach it or exit the room? Let's approach it. An eye levitates from Thyra Goldbeard and goes into the statue's empty socket. The statue comes to life. We needed the eye. I told you, didn't I? Before you see, one mad god. We're going to take on the mad god. All right, attack, attack, attack. Let's cast a spell. We're going to go for Mind Fist, because that should do more damage against a single person. We're going to have you go for Arfie, because that should also do more damage against a single person. And you go for Arfie, and I hope I don't need to heal already. Okay. Thyra is stoned. But Panis does the trick. Just a single spell did it. And we took out the mad god. You don't get a lot of experience. You don't get a lot of gold. We did get an adamantium scale out of it. No treasure chest here either. And we are being teleported. So, where are we being teleported to? Well, we're being teleported to the next area. Where is that? It's back in town. Yes. But it is in the far northeastern corner. So here is the entry chamber to Kylerian's Amber Tower. A stairwell leads up to a lofty level of chambers. So this is going to be our next spot, but we're not ready to tackle this next dungeon yet. As you can see, we didn't make it fully intact. So what I am going to do is I'm going to actually do the level grinding that I said I was going to do. Well, I might do before. By the way, I think this is... Will you let me out this way? Yep, and then I keep on clicking through it. keep on clicking the button when it's showing me the thing. There we go. We stand before an iron gate beyond which stands Kyliran's tower. Press a key to head back. And then you can't head back in. But, like, we're really close to where we have been many times. Like, no, not there. Yeah, there's the weapon shop. There's Garth. Like, it's just that corner, but the only way in is through Harkyn's castle and defeating the Mad God. And obviously I don't want to get stoned when that happens. Not this way, at least. But I am going to level grind a bit. I will try to go over kind of quickly everything that I will do, but there's going to be a lot of level grinding. And hopefully I can tackle the 396 berserkers quickly. That way I can get a lot of experience out of it. 60,000 is more than the entire Catacombs run gives me. So I want to do that fight. I just want to do it well and get out and quickly. And I'll be doing it many, many times. So that's going to do it for this part of The Bard's Tale. I've been ballerscuba. This has been Video Games Over Time. I hope you laughed. I hope you learned. And I hope to see you next time. Thanks for watching.